Welcome to Aviation Uploaded. I'm Nezra. Today in the news, we have the new Carbon Cup was released in the EX3 and the FX3 versions. Nellis Air Show this November broke records with an online viewership far beyond what was expected. This tells me that aviation is growing. The community in every way, every facet, remote control, drone, private aviation, rotor wing, you name it, it's all growing. That's good. Jobs for everybody. ISS is got a 3D printer ready to go to it, so I'm expecting the next launch will cover a story on how the ISS received their new 3D printer. Can't wait for that. From the EAA, we have Oshkosh 2018 tickets are on sale. If you don't know what the Oshkosh is, it's a one-year event where all the pilots and their families fly into one single place. It's the Air Venture event at Oshkosh, and they teach you how to build wings and aircraft and all kinds of great things. Great things. Good for the kid. Great family stuff. I missed it this year. I promise I'll be there next year, though. That's it for the quick news. Now on to our main stories. First, I want to show you guys this. Now this is the Spitfire IX. That's 9. Spitfire 9 with those are wooden kegs under the wings. Quick story, long story short, the troops needed beer. They didn't want it coming out of no metal canister that tastes like aviation gas, and so they demanded it in the wooden kegs. Now, I worded my intro into that because there was some kind of center-mounted drop tank type configuration that did hold the alcohol. And there's more pictures online. You can look for the pictures yourself if you'd like. There was even an aerodynamic nose cone that fit on the front of these kegs. So, I mean, you know, this is a setup picture, and it was all propaganda. But, I mean, it was great, all of it. I would love it to death. And so what I did was I went and bought 2. They're 148 plastic models. In English, thank God. And I'm going to put one together over December, and I'm going to have a contest, maybe an art contest, something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. And I'll give this second one out as a prize. So if you're interested in winning the Spitfire called Modification XXX, swear to God, please stay tuned and donate to my Patreon so you can be entered into the contest. You know, I have 0 money, so getting this done is going to be a miracle, but I love airplanes and I love this type of stuff so much that we're going to get it done, okay? Next on the list here, we have infrared search and track from Lockheed Martin. They're selling it to the Air Forces. I'm sure if you have an Air Force, you can buy one, or however Lockheed Martin sells this type of equipment. On this F-16 here, that was pictured through Rainbow Canyon, which is a piece of land that I can get to. I know the people that own it. So I'm going to see if I can go get nice camera equipment. This is also, if you can donate to the Patreon, I can get better camera equipment and go film this stuff really well with quality photography. And then I'll post it on the internet or whatever. I just want to work with with everybody out here on this. And we'll catch our own F-16s with infrared search and track. Now, what's a good thing about that is that it's a passive radar. Active radars send out signals that are picked up by the enemy, and it says that there's somebody in the area. A passive radar only intercepts signals sent out. And so, excuse me, let me backtrack. Infrared search and track, IRST. It looks against a background and finds a heat signature. And so, if you're not flying an ice cube, I bet this thing could pick up. Even if you were flying an ice cube, I'm sure this infrared search and track could find you. But being passive, it's not going to give its position away. That's what this is. This is the aggressor squadron. I can tell you exactly. It was, I don't know the exact name of the squadron itself, but it was the aggressor squadron based out here at Nellis Air Force Base. This is an amazing photograph. Props to the guy that shot it. Moving on. Oh, shit. Okay. Take that in. Take that in while I tell the story of why this is up on our news. Okay. Absolutely unacceptable is what the military said. A pilot of the 130th Electronic Attack Squadron that drew a huge penis over the sky in Washington with his EA-18 Growler fighter aircraft. The Navy issued a statement earlier. The American people rightfully expect that those who wear the wings of gold exhibit a level of maturity consummate with the missions and aircraft which they've been entrusted. Another statement went on to say, naval aviation continually strives to foster an environment of dignity and respect. Sophomoric and immature antics of a sexual nature have no place in naval aviation. Okay. Now, hold on, stop, guys. This is the first time that this has happened, right? Since we've had jets, we knew we could drop there. In 2014, a pilot in Scotland did the exact same thing. But when the RAF came out and had to issue a press release, they said that he was in a holding pattern. I'm sure he had to go to the bathroom, and he was trying to tell him, hey, look, I got to get down there. I got to go. Anyway, it doesn't say nothing of punishment to the Scottish boy. But the pilot, this happened only a week ago. The pilot that did this is awaiting punishment. I'll report on his status, and apparently the entire flight crew was grounded because of the incident. Okay. Moving on. I don't know what. Okay. We don't have much to move on. Those were the main stories for today. But we're going to have simulators. I made the graphics, so I got to show you. We're going to have simulators, all kinds. I have this stick right here. I'm going to be able to show you. The foot pedals are down there. I don't want to get them out. Here's the throttle. It's a HOTAS system. HOTAS. We're going to do all kinds of aircraft simulators. We're going to play games. We're going to have all kinds of fun on this channel. I don't have the money to do exactly what I'm sure all of you want to see me do. So, donate Patreon. Make sure you just subscribe. And wait for the next video because it's going to be definitely worth it. Okay? Anyway, till next time. I'll see y'all later. This is Nezra and Aviation Uploaded.